That's like for me taking it. I prefer to talk about diets again. Diet advice from a person who used to be fat and is no longer fat, rather than a person that has never been fat.
I get it.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Would you take diet advice from a guy who used to be really overweight and now is no longer, or somebody who's been skinny their whole life? Who would you take diet advice?
It depends. Is this skinny person like fit? Is he a
No,
trainer?
I get it. It's just a figure of speech because I'm sure the skinny guy knows about fucking nutrition and it's bullshit.
I know what you're saying.
What I'm trying to say,
you're wrong. You know why? Because for you, since you're fat, it's better to talk to a fat guy that lost weight.
Yeah, because he knows what you're going through.
Right?
Yeah, he knows what you're going through. The other guy could never in his brain tell, even though he could be a fucking doctorate.
Yeah, he'll give you the paperwork.
He'll give you the paperwork.
He doesn't know what you're going through.
I get it, but what if the advice from the person who was obese was like, yeah, bro, I did liposuction.
Well, that's who you talk to.
That's not advice. That's what you did.
Yeah,
I didn't do liposuction.
You did similar. You put a strap around your stomach,
but that one came out, and then I had to lose weight normally. I tried the.
No, I get it.
I tried the Maradona was the first fucking the stupid ring around the stomach. It's awful because when you eat, first of all, it feels like there's a foreign object in your stomach all the time.
Well, because
the clipping your stomach.
No. It's a ring that they don't do. It's like a cock ring that they put around your stomach to make.
Are you serious?
It's what they used to have to make you eat less.
Yeah.
No way.
So I had that and it didn't work.
Nothing works on Poseidon.
And that, but
wait, what? I never tried that.
Everything I ate, that thing forced me to eat a quarter of what I normally would eat a day. And if you ate too much, you would puke.
No way.
And that's what Maradona did when he lost weight in 2005. He did it in Cuba. He was
the ring of God.
It was the that's funny. It's what Governor Chris Christie tried to do, and he's still overweight. It doesn't work because
on the person.
What happens is I forced food in, so the ring cut into my stomach, and I had to have surgically removed. Which now today, as we speak, I still have scar tissue of my stomach, and sometimes have digestive things. Like sometimes a burp won't come out for like an hour and a half, and I have to like literally go like this to feel, and then finally, yeah. So don't fuck with your stomach like that. You're better off just giving up sugar.
God damn.
Period. That's it. Don't. Yeah.
There was a trainer though that was fit and then gained a bunch of weight on purpose, became like not morbidly obese, but like really
He wanted
fat.
to see what it was?
No. He wanted to show people how easy it is, and then literally
God bless
re-lost
this
the
man.
weight
Where
in a
is
few
this
months.
man?
I forgot his name, but if you search him up, just search up trainer that gained weight and then lost it on
Technically,
purpose.
Copland, Stallone,
That's what actors do.
fucking Batman, man.
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale
The
is a
Machinist
legend. Look at the Machinist and Dick Cheney.
Yeah, Dick Cheney, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's insane. I've seen, and it's only like a few months apart.
No, not that
no,
one.
no.
A few months apart was going from Holocaust skinny to Batman.
Batman, that's the one.
That was a few months.
That's more impressive than the
Yeah,
fat.
the other one. Yeah, that's the
Because
losing weight.
you got to put on muscle,
Yeah.
bro, and muscle's harder than fat.
Yeah,
That's a myth.
people don't. I think people underestimate Christian Bale.
My
in
cock is
that.
harder than fat.
No, he's he's an impressive man. I tip my hat off to him.
Welcome everybody to. Are
As
we
if he
here?
cares.
I don't know. Have you ever seen Chris? What's his name? Batman. Christian Bale yelling. When was the last time you heard him yelling at a?
Never.
Yeah, the Terminator movie where he was like, "You're gonna get fired. Get off my set."
Wasn't that? No,
I
wasn't
think-
that Tom Cruise?
I think
No,
Chris.
that
No,
was,
that was recent
that was
because of
recent,
pandemic.
yeah.
They were wearing masks.
No, before that
But-
it was Christian Bale.
Christian
No
Bale.
way.
I'm sure Christian Bale yells at his loved ones in the same fashion. That's terrible.
How did? Can you put up the video?
You don't remember this? We
Come
went
on.
through it. This was like old news.
No, I've never
Okay,
heard
so
about this.
he's Batman now. It's an intense scene, and the poor director of photography is in his eye line. Like, let's say he's talking to whoever. The guy walks behind him and is putting up a light, and it distracted him.
Yes.
But he got so mad. He got mad like you burned his house down.
No way.
He got mad like me, psych ward, wishing bad on everybody.
No
Like
way.
you could hear him trying not to cry how mad he is.
No
you
way.
and I are finished. Like, right? He was
I'm gonna bring it up.
You're a nice
way.
guy. Yeah, he was so mad. It's just that's repression. He was mad at someone else and decided to take it on that poor guy.
No.
Just like we do to each other.
Of course.
because we're Greek and Italian.
Also, oh, you're playing it for us?
I'm trying to.
I want you off the fuck.
We're being current.
I don't
This
think this
happened. And that was it. I want you off the. I heard that.
I want you off the fucking set, you prick. No, don't just be sorry. Think for one fucking second. The fuck are you doing? Are you professional or not? Yes, I am. Do I fucking walk around and rip that? No, shut the fuck up, Bruce. Do I want? No. No. Don't shut me up. Am I gonna walk around and rip your fucking lights down in the middle of a scene? Then why the fuck are you walking right through? Da-da-da-da, like this in the background. What the fuck is it with you?
Yeah.
Don't you fucking understand? You got any fucking idea about, hey, it's fucking distracting having somebody walking up behind Bryce in the middle of the fucking scene? Give me a fucking answer. What don't you get about it?
I was looking at the light.
Oh,
Yeah.
good for you. And how was it? I hope it was fucking good because it's useless now, isn't it? Fuck's sake, man, you're amateur.
It wasn't that bad.
Well, because the lighting
Hold on.
guy took for granted that in Christian Bale's head, he's making it look easy, but he's got a lot of shit going on.
Yeah.
That's what he's such a good actor that guy took it lightly what he was doing. But he had a lot of concentrating to do that fucked him. That's all.
Yes. I will say a bit of an overreaction, but I don't know. I kind of like him more now.
Yeah.
After hearing that. I don't know what it is. I feel bad for the photographer.
Yo, did you see that politician? They're talking about Lauren Boebert.
Yo, apparently she was getting groped in the movie theater. She was
She-
getting her
she-
thing.
How
Like
long-
a teenager,
when-
bro.
groping.
She was about to
The
suck
guy-
his dick. the
Yeah,
guy.
like the guy was grabbing her tits.
Yeah. She was
What?
grabbing his
What?
thigh.
Okay,
Check this
explain
shit out.
this to me.
Yeah, this is it.
Okay.
wild,
Who-
dog.
what?
Look,
So this is in
She's
the movie
watching
theater.
the premiere of Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
I love it.
and look, this guy's getting a handful of fucking
Tit, look at
Boebert
that.
titty.
I feel,
Look.
you know what's
Bam.
you know what's terrible?
Did you see how he shushed her?
That's fantastic. That is
Grab his melon.
fantastic. I love
And look,
that.
she's just grabbing his
no,
cock.
but they're using.
No.
and they
Look,
got
it's-
thrown out.
It's the dark.
Yeah, because someone was using, I guess, X-ray vision to look
Yeah,
at them
but
in the dark.
that's a bit
This is fucked up
intrusive.
that they got cameras
but
filming
you don't
everything.
Yeah.
make out horny like that in a full theater during a premiere, guys.
Yeah, but also, like, why the fuck would you, like, what kind of nerds are going to stop you from getting a hand job?
right. That's the people
I do
recording.
agree.
That's
I
the
do
people
agree.
recording. Like, just shut the fuck up. They
Look.
are they? Is it? It seemed like it was both consensual.
Oh, yeah, it was super consensual.
The only
there you go.
crime they didn't
Bro, I
commit.
consented to it.
Yeah.
The only crime that they committed was they weren't all the way in the back.
Right.
Yeah,
If you're gonna, if
if
you-
you're gonna do that, yeah.
Exactly.
if you're gonna
But
act
what
like a
I think-
16-year-old, sit where the 16-year-olds would sit.
Exactly.
Agree.
That's the
Agree.
only crime they
How about Beetlejuice? Did it get good reviews?
Bro, I don't know.
well, people were ecstatic, clearly.
I,
I mean, this guy was hard as a rock.
I'm really afraid. Beetlejuice is
But
on
bro,
my
check
on
this
my.
out.
Okay.
Look, arrest, right?
Oh,
Like, bro,
she's
I
a
saw
fucking
this,
amazing.
Bro, and I was like, who is this politician, bro? I'm voting for her. What party is she for? I don't care.
Bro, I'm definitely
the
voting.
Communist Party. I'm still voting for her.
What
bro.
is her name? Whatever happened to
Look at- she's
LOC?
stacked, bro. What is this?
LOC Cortez? What happened to her? They should do
her. She's not hard enough to vote for her.
What is
stupid
she?
stuff.
The what of
Take
Colorado?
your
What?
children to church, not drag bars.
Yeah,
bro,
I
she's
don't-
cool too, bro. Look at
I
that.
don't see what's wrong with it.
Based.
Where does she represent? let's
Colorado.
Colorado is a state. Where?
No, she's a Republican. She's a what's it called, senator, I think.
She's a
Republican?
senator, or
Yeah.
she is a clerk or a city
No,
councilor.
no, she's. Hold on.
Can I address something?
Yeah.
Because they're saying arrest her. There was no nudity,
No. Why
by
would
the
you
way.
arrest her?
There was no She wasn't
He's doing this all
nude
the
in the
time.
public.
She's a conservative politician, man.
Who
That's-
gives a fuck,
But that's
bro?
what- that's
you tell
what
me
the-
conservative politicians don't fuck.
Oh, they fuck.
Exactly. But my point is, they're gonna attack her for being human because
Yeah.
of that.
She's a congresswoman, dog.
Bro, honestly,
that's what I meant to say.
Colorado.
Bro, that's what I
Bro,
meant to say. Congresswoman.
the president's son, has been banging underage prostitutes, and they're trying to
Brag.
sweep it under the rug, bro. You tell me this is a
Unsuccessfully, because
problem?
Poseidon's uncovered all that shit.
Shut the
She's
fuck
your age.
up.
Huh?
She's your age. She's born December 19th, 1986.
Are you trying to get me to get a divorce so I can marry her,
She's
bro?
from
I like
Florida.
where your head's at, dog.
She's from Florida. She went to a high school called Rifle High School.
That's amazing.
She's
How amazing
earned
is that?
mètre
So she- hold on.
earned mètre de 52. How much is that?
$1.55 m. So so you're telling me that she grew up in Florida. She's a Republican senator, congresswoman, and she went to a high school called Rifle High School.
Amazing.
Bro, do we live in a comic book?
She's a businesswoman, gun rights activist, serving as a U.S.
Hold on,
representative.
gun rights activist. Like no one respects the rights of these guns.
Colorado, 3rd Congressional District. She owned Shooter's Grill, a restaurant in Rifle, Colorado, where staff members were encouraged to carry firearms openly. Woo.
I still haven't heard anything wrong.
Honestly, the only thing I see that's wrong is that
Did they hurt anyone?
No, they didn't hurt.
There you go.
She has 4 kids, man. She has a great
she
body.
looks like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's impressive. I'm not gonna lie.
This girl just became the official running mate of somebody next year. I guarantee you.
Yeah, for sure.
She's going to be, right?
No, this is positive for
Yeah.
her.
This happened just before the election. Yeah.
Because if let's say they bring that up as an opposition, like in an argument, and let's say I don't know,
Yeah, like, yo, you jerked a guy off in a theater. She's gonna be like, yeah,
you supported.
you fucking nerd.
If she owns it, you know
Are
how
you jealous, you virgin?
Yeah, she could say that.
Yeah.
Or all she has to say is, hold on, you supported a president and tried to hide the fact that his son did crack numerous times
Now,
with
how
underage
long ago did
prostitutes
this
and banged
happen?
them.
This just happened?
This just happened.
Yeah.
So she hasn't
Like a
given an
week ago.
official statement responding yet.
I don't know, bro.
Because that she would probably say, like, well, you guys are nerds or whatever. Like, what's wrong with you?
Could you imagine?
That's
she
if she
answers that?
responded.
If she doubles down on it, then she'll get away with it.
Ah, she's gonna double down. What are you gonna do? You're gonna quit because you groped a dude. What do you care?
Yeah, if she apologizes, then she's done.
Look, if they
There's nothing to apologize
they
for.
got
No,
butt
that's what I
naked,
mean. Because
if they
she'll
got-
become,
if they got butt naked in the middle of the movie theater and just started banging, going at it, I'd get it. I'd be like, this is
Yeah,
a bit
that's
weird.
a bit excessive.
This is a bit
lady.
excessive. But some grope, who gives a fuck?
Okay, the
bro?
reason I asked about Beetlejuice because I was wondering if, because there's a big possibility that both Gina Davis and Alec Baldwin make a cameo appearance in the movie because they were in the movie. The only problem of why they cannot be in the sequel
It's dangerous for the rest of the
CG
cast.
Yeah,
if Alec
exactly.
Baldwin's in the
Alec
movie,
Baldwin
yeah.
will kill them all.
Yeah.
But it's because they're ghosts. They died in 1990, so they have to look exactly. And Baldwin is larger. He was very thin. He was very skinny.
Yeah,
So
the truth is, that's what they used to always say about Baldwin. He's not good at looking like a ghost, but he's good at making them.
that's also correct. So, yeah, I was just wondering if they showed up in it, him and Gina Davis, because they were,
Yeah, the Americans call him, the Ukrainians call him the American Phantom.
I think you actually nailed it. That's probably why Alec Baldwin declined to be in a movie about dead people. You're absolutely right. And in you, like, because Michael Keaton, he's gonna look exactly the same because it was all makeup. Fucking Michael Keaton in the same year, 2023 right, back to back made Batman and Beetlejuice like he did in 1989. The same fucking.
Who directed Beetlejuice?
Tim Burton.
Who directed Batman?
Tim Burton.
Coincidence?
I think not.
Tim Burton likes him.
Yeah.
No, but my point is, it's back to back like back then. Like,
Who's Tim Burton's wife again?
She was Helena Bonham Carter, but
Why are
he's
they
with
no longer together?
because he's with a fucking knockout right now. What's her name? He's with a beautiful. I think he's with Monica Bellucci right now.
Don't say shit like that to me.
I swear to God.
Wait, hold on.
Who
I'm
is
gonna bring
who
it
is
up
who
right
is
now.
Tim Burton's current
But you
girlfriend?
didn't answer his question. Why did they break up?
I don't know. I wasn't at their house, but they were married a long time.
Yeah, that's why I didn't know they broke up.
Yeah.
Because he looks
The,
disgusting.
you know the fucked up
you
chick in
serious?
Fight Club with Brad Pitt and Ed Norton?
yeah, yeah.
He was married to her.
Oh, I see why.
Yeah. So who is he? Is he with Monica Bellucci?
girlfriend?
Yeah. Current girlfriend.
Is Tim Burton the guy that made the?
He's all goth guy.
Oh my God! Has indeed been dating Monica Bellucci.
Pow! Chow!
No, but
Okay.
isn't he the guy that made the fucking the cartoons, the Halloween cartoons?
Yeah. Scarecrow,
Yeah.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
that's
he
it.
made all that
He's
shit.
all, yeah.
It makes
But
sense that he was with the chick from Fight Club.
This guy
All right. So
Worked in claymation. He would.
Oh
look
my God!
Now check. He looks like.
He's with Monica Bellucci?
He looks like.
do you even know what Monica Bellucci
Yes.
looks like?
Of course I know
He's
what Monica-
beginning to age into Peter Bogdanovich, the director who is Dr. Melfi's psychiatrist in Sopranos. That's director Peter Bogdanovich. That's what he looks like. I know somebody out there is laughing.
I love how his shoulder is dirty.
Because, anyway, this guy did all claymation. She's like 50-something years old.
That's
by the way.
impressive.
Still hot.
Wasn't she the next
lips
door
kinda look
neighbor
like
in
an asshole,
Tony
though.
Soprano's Dream?
Yeah, she looks like that
she
girl.
was.
The Italian
She is
one,
that
yeah.
girl.
Oh, it was her.
The girl hanging the clothes.
It was Monica Bellucci.
Oh, dude, when I watched The Sopranos and he was in Italy and she started coming out, when it ended so fast, I was literally
Yeah.
physically upset.
Yeah.
Bro, I was so mad.
He
I
was dreaming about it.
dude, you don't.
She was married to the guy who was in the movie La Haine, great French movie. The guy that did the fucking capoeira in Ocean's 25, the laser dance, Vincent Cassel. She was married to that guy for a while. The fuck do I care?
That's a weird thing.
That
to
was, I don't.
Nobody
understand.
cares.
No,
How
it's
do
so you because he's
How
a
do you know
phys-
these things? Why do you know? Why do you carry these
Yeah,
things?
it's not
in
a
your
how.
head?
It's more of a why, really.
I don't know
Why don't you dump them? Why don't you read? Because understand, sometimes you come across information. I get it.
Information.
Which is kind of fucking weird.
What is the test to check to see if you're on the spectrum? Because
think
why
it's
do
like-
I retain this shit?
I'm the test. Yeah, you're on the spectrum.
So why do I don't know why I know that.
Because the thing is, it does happen to me as well. I retain
Water.
insane information.
water.
A lot of water, yes. That's because of the salt.
Sodium.
But I retain a lot of information. But some information, with the years, I've grown to be like, I don't actually need that. That's insane.
Guido.
Yes, sir.
And then I dump it.
He retains a lot of information.
Oh yeah, because of the way Tony Soprano does the situation. Yeah.
A lot of information.
God bless James Gandolfini.
How does
Oh, you know what I watched recently? Celebrities drunk on TV.
Okay.
The king of drunk on TV has to be James Brown.
That interview we saw it. I saw it on Two Drunk Men.
Because she's everything she's talking about. He's just saying, "Papa's got to bring you back." He's just doing his song. Okay, but the one before that was this guy was a walking destruction. There was some food cooking show, and Steve Sharippa, Bobby Bacala, was hosting a show. We're here with sells 100 million records. Here's Scott Stapp from Creed. The guy was bombed out of his fucking mind.
Creed.
The guy from Creed.
He was just sitting there with arms wide open.
Correct. He was finished. I didn't make any sense. And Steve-O on Opie and Anthony was finished. He was out of his mind. Those are the top, I think, those top three most
damn.
fucked up in interviews.
So what, the guy didn't do the interview? The second guy you talked about? The Bobby Bacala.
He was just belligerent, and Steve was such a gentleman. Oh yes,
Bobby Baklava.
I knew you were
Baklava,
going to say
yeah.
that.
Bobby Baklava. Yes, he was drunk on power. The power that comes from the Italian sausages. Delicious. Did you know
yes.
that prosciutto is not a cheese?
The prosciutto is not a cheese devil. Thank you.
Yes, it's not a cheese. It is actually pork. Did you know that?
I saw some pigs today. I saw a pig this morning.
Enough about the Montreal Police Department.
Yeah, I was at the Big Apple. I don't know, 2 hours away from friggin' Montreal or 3 hours, halfway to Toronto, there's a Big Apple. Have you ever seen this thing?
Yeah.
It looks like the orange julep on the Carry and Jean
Okay.
Talon, except it's an
Oh,
apple.
I think I've seen it.
It's an apple that looks like orange julep.
And what do they
but
serve?
They serve apple pie. And everything made
I
of
heard
apple.
that the Jews run that Big Apple.
You fucking.
he has
you
the-
are
he has the lead.
definitely sneaky guy, man.
The lead.
Don't trust this guy, man. He do sneaky on people.
So
I don't know why I went Indian. I'm sorry.
I saw a
Wait, did you hear
llama.
about the Indian politician here that got kicked out from
What?
the Trudeau government today?
Why?
No.
Because apparently him and the Indian government assassinated a Canadian Indian guy.
What?
Hold
What?
on.
What?
Yeah, Trudeau.
How did I not hear about
Trudeau
this?
was just in India, and apparently
Is that why his
relationships
plane wasn't working?
They're
Trudeau
trying.
accuses India's government of involvement in the killing of Canadian Sikh leader.
No.
Yeah, how Sikh was this leader? Sikh enough to get killed.
Yeah,
I hate
Prime
you.
Minister
I hate
Justin
you so
Trudeau
much
is
right now.
accusing the government of India of involvement in the failed shooting of a Canadian Sikh leader, a claim that will have seismic effects on an already shaky bilateral relationship. They're still upset about Trudeau dressing up and dancing.
I think so. I think it's still from that.
Canadian citizen Hardeep Singh Nijjar was brazenly shot dead outside a Sikh temple in Surrey, BC on June the 18th, 2023. Nijjar, a supporter of a Sikh homeland in the form of an independent Khalistani state, had been branded by the Indian government as a terrorist and accused of leading a militant separatist group, something his supporters have denied. Now, Trudeau said, Canada's national security apparatus has reason to believe that agents of the Indian government carried out the killing of these Canadian citizens, and he knows it because they pretended to work for the CRA. Canadian security
Wait, what?
agencies have been actively pursuing credible allegations of a potential link between agents of the government of India and the killing of a Canadian citizen. Hardeep Singh Nijjar, Trudeau said on Monday, was killed by Indians.
So hold on, these
but
guys
he was a
posed-
Canadian Indian, and they came in and whacked him.
Yeah.
And they posed as CRA agents.
Yeah, and your friend
Classic.
Melanie Jolie said any involvement of a foreign government in the killing of a Canadian citizen on Canadian soil is unacceptable and a violation of our sovereignty. They have to do it on their own soil. It is contrary to the fundamental rules
You made that up.
by which free, open, and democratic societies conduct themselves.
But did you just make that little part up?
No,
Or-
as you would
there's
expect,
no way she said that.
we have been working closely and coordinating with our allies on this very serious matter. When pressed to answer what allies, she said, "Mind your business, ho." Oh, they expelled the senior Indian diplomat. Foreign Affairs Minister Melanie Jolie said that she ordered the expulsion of a senior Indian diplomat. Jolie's office said that the diplomat is Pavan Kumar Rai.
So that man probably was involved in the dirt of bringing the two parties together.
He's the head of India's Foreign Intelligence Agency in Canada.
Who assigned him?
Why does India have a Foreign Intelligence Agency in Canada?
And who assigned him the position? He had a position here that she expelled him.
Yeah,
She
that's
said-
true.
yeah.
So that means that he joined the liberals
Yeah.
as a spy.
Yeah. She says, my expectations are clear. I expect India to be fully collaborative and collaborate with us to get to the bottom.
Why didn't she do a background check before she made him join the team?
Well, they're bad.
You know, Harjit Sajjan, is he still head of the
Who the fuck is that?
Canadian military? Our version of Colin Powell is a Sikh, or was a Sikh. Harjit Sajjan, he's the top soldier in Canada. He's the leader of the fucking...
Oh, you mean the defense
defense minister
Yeah, there you
is a Sikh.
Yes,
The
we know
Sikh
this.
group says that India actively targets Sikhs. I mean,
Yeah, they don't like each other or some
Well,
shit.
the Sikhs are the warriors.
well,
I think
to be fair though,
I think the Sikhs are the old
I don't think
guard.
their advertising is working for them because this is a bit of a dead giveaway. Assassination wanted.
No, there's no way.
I mean, someone's got to work on their wording.
Yeah, it looks
hold
like
on.
one word.
Because it looks like
Hold
you
on.
want those people to be
Yeah,
assassinated.
kill them. It looks like it's saying kill these people. That's so
Now,
funny.
I'm going to go out on a limb here. I'm going to assume that those people were assassinated.
Yeah, yeah. When is this picture taken?
Because it really does, right now at
It
NBC,
does.
it looks like they want assassins.
I literally thought
Want
that. I literally thought that.
I could be wrong. They might be just asking for assassins.
We can't be the only people that
That would be
noticed this.
hilarious.
We can't be. I'm sure some
wouldn't be
eagle-eyed person
surprised.
in Vancouver figured out that this looks like it says assassination. watch.
Also, wouldn't be surprised if that's what they wanted. We saw their whole moon landing fiasco.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
it's
the,
fake
the,
as
the
shit.
Sikhs, as I learned from Russell Peters while he was on a podcast, he said that in India, the first line of defense over history, it was
Was the
always
Sikhs.
the Sikhs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
they're the
Sunnis.
warriors.
They're the warriors. Yeah. So that's kind of cool.
That's what the bands are for, and the different colors. I've searched into this because I think it's pretty cool that they had this. The different colors of turban meant which sector of the city, like if you were like gate or tower or whatever.
Yeah, like if you are you
Also-
driving Uber or skip the
Yeah,
dishes?
that's it. No, my friend Arminder in high school,
Uber
from secondary 1 to secondary 5, I had a Sikh buddy, and his father like slept with he had a dagger on him at all times.
Kirpan.
He was a strict vegetarian
The
kid.
Kirpan, dude, Sikhs are sick, bro. Sikhs are the shit.
Yeah, they're very good. And the bracelets that they actually carry now, they didn't used to be just the bracelet, just
was
the bangle.
to shield
It
from-
used to be literally a row of bracelets that went up
like
until their
ding,
elbows,
ding, ding.
so they could block. And and the whole shaking of it, because they were separate bracelets, was for the impact to dissipate, and not because the thing is, even if you kept armor on back in the days and you got struck by a sword and it didn't cut you, the blunt damage alone could break your arm. So the reason why there were a bunch of bracelets together is because the shaking and the dangling of them would also dissipate the force and literally prevent your arm from breaking when you blocked shots.
You just reminded me of that. I'm sure you've seen it. I've been watching it for years. The India's Got Talent Warriors. You seen that?
Oh yeah.
Where they just jump through a bunch of neon lights, fall. They drive a car.
Oh, yeah.
They're hitting each other in the head with bricks. The Paula Abdul version is screaming. She can't believe these guys are bleeding and beating the fuck out of each other.
Yeah, they even do that with the swords.
Yeah,
Have
yeah,
you seen
yeah.
that shit, bro?
They did the walking bed of nails sandwich, where the guy lies down on a bed of nails. They put another bed of nails on top of him. The other guy lies down on the one on top of that one
yeah,
with
I've seen
nails.
those.
And like 5 guys are just getting a fucking nail sandwich. Ugh. Yeah.
You know which one never made sense? The one where the in the streets they hit each other with the swords. Have you seen?
No. They do that. Wait, that is called flogging.
Yeah, but
That
they don't
is-
do it
a lot
like
of
the
Christians
Yeah, but they
do
don't
it.
do it for the same. They do it as like a competition.
Because they're the toughest guys. Their whole
Exactly.
thing is being tough.
Yeah, you know,
I've
love
literally
Sikhs, bro.
seen dudes' backs
Yeah, they're scarred.
split open.
Scarred. Yeah.
I was
I
like,
bet you did.
you bastard.
Yeah.
He's out there breaking backs.
But yeah, they're
But
tough.
just splits open, bro.
Poseidon, when he goes to India, that's what he does. He breaks backs and busts nuts.
And
I
whole
don't know.
pinkies.
Would am I gonna see India in my life?
No, I will never see.
I would.
India.
I mean, I'd be very
I
interested.
don't want to take all those vaccines.
I'd love to be.
Oh my god, yes, a vaccine
You
for
have to
this, a
do
vaccine
malaria, all
Oh
that.
my
That's
God.
what's stopping me from going to the Congo. I really want to go to the Congo, bro. No joke. The more documentaries I see about like monkeys and all that, like gorillas.
for that. The
in
Congo is insane, eh?
bro. I want to see all those creatures, but I don't want to take all the
Yeah.
vaccines.
Yeah. How many vaccines to get to
I
Africa?
think I have to take for malaria, for all kinds of diseases that
Like
they told me were,
8.
leprosy, all kinds of shit that was extinct. So that's why I'm scared. Like I don't want to take all that, put it in my
Yeah,
body.
yeah,
So
yeah.
but I'm
Congo.
so like
Yeah,
it's pulling at me.
Have you seen?
It's
Have you
so
seen?
huge. There's so many different countries
Oh,
there.
bro.
There's Uganda's a whole other country.
Yeah,
Congo's
Africa's
a whole
wild.
other country.
Africa's it's a
huge,
continent.
huge. Congo has the probably the darkest people on the planet.
Brag.
No, literally the
I see it.
with the most. Well, no, you can't.
Not at night.
No, but Congo. So what kind of? So you need all these malaria shits, but what do they have? They have different species of every. Like basically, you're watching The Lion King when you're there.
Yeah, they have.
Okay, that's awesome.
So there's these chimpanzees that interest me. They made a documentary. It's called Chimp Empire on Netflix.
Okay.
And just how you see how they socialize and how like these are fascinating creatures that are very related to us.
We call
And-
chimpanzees monkeys.
Yeah, well, I call everything a monkey.
Yeah.
So that's just me, but I'm starting to understand the difference between like a gorilla and a monkey.
Yeah.
But there's just something cool about here. Like when you see people go on vacation, they talk about monkeys. It's those small, like you know, what I'm talking about those
Marcel
thin-
from
yeah,
Friends.
Yeah, exactly. But when I say monkey, and I'm talking about like Africa, like middle of Africa monkeys.
Whoa.
Orangutan.
Bro, we're talking
yeah.
like a
Baboons.
like a. You thought that they were cartoon characters,
Right.
Like and you see like the way they look, like I mean in their eyes, like the smarts. It's so interesting to see an animal, and be like, oh fuck, we're so
Yeah,
so
you
close.
you see the reactions. Yeah, the interactions.
Yeah,
you
the
notice.
interaction they have with each other, like they have their way of communicating. They have their hierarchy. They have it's super fascinating. And Congo has like these vast like jungle areas where a lot of them live there and they have their own set of rules and they protect their borders and dude, it's fascinating.
What is
Yeah,
it,
it's
the
a
show
whole other
called?
planet.
Huh?
What is the show called?
Chimp Empire.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
How long did they record these guys? Like
A
probably
while.
for like
They-
2 years
yeah, they
just to
recorded
get a
for a while,
story
bro.
going.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
By the way, do you know
Funky
how
monkeys, doggy.
Do you know how terrifying baboons are?
Oh, by the way,
The
I
ones
would,
with the asshole.
They can
right,
rip
in the
you.
air?
Yeah, they
dude,
can rip your head off.
A
They
you
can
seen
rip your
their-
head off.
Okay, a chimpanzee
It's that
can
strong.
rip your arm. off.
100%. 100. I believe. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's not a rumor, it's
but
true.
there's proof of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Didn't you
It's
see
true.
the chimp? that-
We put them in every movie. In the fifth, like since the beginning of cinema, we use chimpanzees in movies.
Yeah.
And you know that when they laugh, like on TV, it looks like they're laughing. That actually is a sign
They're
of
not
distress.
They're not laughing.
When they laugh, they go,
Yeah.
ooh, that's them happy.
Yeah.
But when you see their teeth, they're not happy.
yeah, they're actually like getting aggressive and
But
shit.
make the monkey smile. We're filming Mr. Ed.
Have you seen the
That'll be a
Asian
horse.
guy that was bothering the orangutan in the cage and he got grabbed? Have you
Oh
seen
no,
it?
but I believe it.
Bro, terrifying video. I was terrified for him. And he's
All right.
100% at fault.
Now I want to see when monkeys attack.
Oh, just watch, what's the movie called?
What is called?
Rush Hour 3.
Is,
They're in the jungle.
No, no, no.
And they're on a safari.
Stop it.
And then it's Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker get beat up by
apparently
monkeys.
they're coming back, Jackie Chan and
Rush
Chris
Hour
Tucker,
4, yeah.
Oh, sorry. So
But
Rush
not
Hour
Brett-
4, they're in the jungle. Could you imagine it's a Disney movie and they're just getting raped by orangutans?
It's not going to be Brett Ratner, but yeah, I heard that movie's coming back.
But speaking of the Congo, by the way, did you know the Congo has probably the largest recorded anaconda?
Yes, I
ever
saw
on the
that
planet?
too.
You saw the military.
The military
planes.
that saw it from, I think, World War II.
And
And they saw
three
it.
guys confirmed or some
Yeah,
shit,
yeah,
and they
yeah.
all have the same story.
Yeah.
So we know that one guy wasn't just seeing things. Or
so what
tired.
is this? What the largest? It's like what the length of 2 or 3 cars?
Bro, it's like a mythical demon.
It's more like it's more like the length of like 3 blocks, bro.
Yes, it's it.
Wow.
3 Park X blocks.
It's like
So
fighting
it's
a dragon.
like one of your turds.
Yeah.
Basically.
All right.
I probably shot it out. No, anyways. It was so big, and I think they flew so low that it lunged at them and it almost got them.
Oh yeah, that's what they said. They said.
Do
that
you
it
understand what I
lunged.
just said?
Yeah.
They were flying
This-
low.
this-
What is considered
this
low
snake-
is like, let's say, I don't know what, 50 feet.
This snake jumped out of the water to attack a
No, it was
helicopter.
on land. It was on land.
Oh, okay.
Well, it was on land.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought. Yeah, you're right.
And it lunged at them. And it
jumped in the
almost got them.
a snake. I've never seen a snake.
This was
jump.
a plane or a helicopter.
Okay, and a snake jumped.
Well, it didn't jump.
Snakes
it
jump.
lunged.
You never seen snakes do that?
no, they stand. They
No,
stand.
they jump at you. You never seen that?
Well,
I've actually never really.
jump at you, lunge at you.
Yeah.
Same difference.
I guess you're right.
you never seen that? They-
Yeah, but yeah, they do jump
It's
at
fucking
you. Yeah,
scary, bro.
But they only have the energy for like 2 or 3 of those because they're reptiles.
then you gotta fuck them.
But just to think about this for a second. What did you?
Talking about you reptiles, huh?
God damn it, bro. Oh yeah, I see. The mouth looks like a pussy. I get it.
Anaconda. I
What?
remember that movie.
What?
Wasn't it? Didn't Ice Cube get killed by an anaconda?
Yeah, Jennifer
movie,
Lopez
yeah.
was in that too.
Yeah.
But listen to me, Guido.
Yes.
For a helicopter, was it a helicopter or a plane?
A helicopter dick.
A helicopter. And back in the days, they were kind of slow, the helicopters. All right? Do you understand how
Like
long...
they were. I mean, they could count. Like if you would drop a box of matches, they could count them.
What? I didn't get the reference. I'm sorry.
You were talking about giant anaconda, and as I was browsing to show stuff to corrupt my kid's mind, I came across the video game movie called Rampage with The Rock.
Rampage.
I love that.
I've never heard anyone mispronounce the word rampage before.
Oh, what the fuck? Rampage. That movie it's exactly the video game. I love that.
Exactly. Did you say it's exactly?
Ah, you bastard. Anyway, so this anaconda's a snake?
I just want you to wrap your mind
I
around
did. That's
this
what
for
made me
5
picture the
seconds.
giant ape beating up a city.
Do you understand how big
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
anaconda had to
Yeah,
be
yeah,
to
to do that.
lunge at a helicopter?
Yeah.
At a very large height, probably. Even though it was flying low, it can't fly that low because there's the tree line and everything. You know what I mean?
Now it makes
It
me.
lunged. It was long enough to lunge, and it almost got them, bro. Do
You
you,
know who-
understand this, Guido? How big that makes it?
That it lunged, it almost made me think of Dolph Lundgren.
And it probably had another third of its body laying on the ground too.
I know, I believe it.
crazy.
Speaking of animals that lunge, over the weekend I went to visit a Canadian treasure called Marineland.
Is it
Everyone
decrepit?
loves Marineland.
Facts.
However, after Labor Day, there's nobody there. So it's like we paid a shitload of money to walk around an empty kind of park. They have the
serious?
rides
Isn't
and
that
stuff.
better?
But
Yeah.
in the infamous commercial, there's a ladybug kind of roller coaster and this walrus cartoon characters in the front. That's all they got there. And we saw the dolphin show. This place is going to close, by the way. I think this is it. But
Good.
even before the announced the show, the trainers, who were, in my visual opinion, treating the animals nicely, because they weren't, but they're like, so these dolphins are old. They're kind of like, so basically we got the retired dolphins doing the tricks.
I'm too old for this shit.
Yeah. We got the retirement home dolphins. We didn't see killer whales, and they are incredible animals, mammals. And we also saw beluga.
Ooh, beluga.
Yeah, they're so weird. They look like plastic. Like a beluga whale looks like it's made of. It looks like a rubber mask.
Show him the Amazon rainforest pink dolphin. He's gonna lose his mind.
Is that real?
You don't know about this dolphin?
Are you fucking?
Oh, and you know who else
It
was
is terrifying.
You know who else was visiting while we were there? An Amish family was there, and I chose to not tell who I was with that I yelled at an Amish family once. When
Oh,
I was
you
not
did.
well.
I remember when you were on crack.
Oh yeah.
And I felt so bad because they were such nice people.
You started yelling like, "You're a God-fearing people. You're
Yeah.
supposed to forgive me. You're supposed to love me."
Don't be high with Amish people. They're so nice. They're so family oriented, and they churn butter.
Yes,
Yeah.
the Amish, my dark army. The Amish, my dark soldiers. They're a plague upon the countryside. They refuse to use electricity, but they love hookers. The Amish, heads of lettuce,
You know,
carrots, tomatoes, and definitely no homosexuals. The Amish.
I was waiting.
so it's interesting when
The Amish.
the last time I was in Niagara Falls, I stayed in the same hotel.
As the Amish.
Correct.
They stay in hotels?
No, they build the hotels by hand.
Mostly wooden. Yes, they like wood. They like wood and ankles.
The
I'm just picturing a guy, an Amish man, like seeing an ankle and sweating, but also seeing him at like he's going to go buy wood to build a house or a shed, and he's sweating as well.
sure.
Oh, if they see a good ankle, oh, it's on.
They're the Mennonites.
I
There's
saw
a lot
a
of
guy once. Listen here, Guido. I was observing the Amish, and there was an Amish gentleman who went to the big city for the first time. The big city of Trois-Rivières. And he saw a whore with her fucking knees exposed.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he ejaculated on the spot. He was arrested.
Gotta stop.
Apparently they choose.
The Amish!
I have a question. I have a serious
Apparently they
question.
choose to be like that. They're not like they're like you know
100%,
how
yeah.
the Hasidic.
not bullies.
No, they're people that are like us and they say fuck this and they go to that life. It's not like they're.
there's
some of them are
people
born like that,
yeah.
but there's also people that say, me and my wife got out and we joined.
I get it.
There is
Really?
people like that. Yeah, there are people like that.
So maybe you're born with it. Maybe it's your career.
I just, but so when I was back in, I stayed at the same hotel as I. Have you seen Niagara Falls live? That's
Yes.
it's a spectacle of. It really is amazing.
It's overrated.
Well until you see it, but we didn't just
What's it called? Sorry.
Niagara Falls.
Okay.
But we went to the like near the water thing when you walk to the tunnel, and when you see that there, it's like, ooh, this is scary. This is like wow. But besides that, I stayed at the same hotel that I stayed in 2019 with a stack of $100 bills, a prostitute, and cocaine.
Nice.
And years later, I'm there with my son, trying to make his family like me again.
Yeah,
Wow.
You should have wore a condom with that prostitute.
Oh, I see what you did
You would
there.
have been there alone this time.
I don't think we had sex. I think we just did drugs together.
Shut the fuck up.
I think I paid her to hang out and do drugs with me.
You're one of those
insane.
guys.
No,
Well,
that's
why-
what I did. I
why-
don't do that. I'm not one of those guys. That just happened
There's
then.
a lot of guys like that. That's what Sonia was telling us.
Yeah. I didn't. I just needed a buddy.
I just need a friend.
Yeah.
And then the hooker's always like, oh, I got gay friends. That's cool.
I was so fucked up. I gave her a bunch of money. Go play machines. So fucking, I wish
Was
I
it
had them.
like, what did she look like? Did she look like a Niagara Falls
I
hooker?
couldn't even remember what she looked like. Honestly, I couldn't even pick her out as a.
Where did you find her? I didn't even know Niagara Falls has hookers.
I started talking, and she's like, "Okay." Go outside, have a cigarette. You'll talk. You'll meet people.
You just started talking to a woman and said, "Yo, can I pay you?"
No, after
You
know.
just asked her to hang out, do drugs, and then you assumed she was a hooker.
No,
Oh,
because
she might have
after
just been a friendly
I was gonna fucking
Niagara
whore.
No. After,
Doesn't even fuck me, just comes and does drugs.
no. After we hung out and talked. You know, if you get high, you talk about everything, right?
Oh, I know.
So, but yeah, it was nice to be there and not be high because you wake up early and go do great things and walk around and see the place.
I went to
It's
Niagara.
like Canadian Vegas, or no, Canadian not Vegas, but like Atlantic
It
City.
is. It's very.
Yeah.
It's like a shitty Vegas.
There's a street with all like Ripley's Believe It or Not and oddities and House
Mini
of
golf.
Mirrors, and it's a place for people to go to for a summer vacation. Families. It's a
very
lot
bad. It's
more
very
family
depressing.
than you think. Yeah.
Yeah, it's more depressing than real Vegas, though.
Well, I went with my family, my dad when he had come back from Greece, and Legacy,
Oh,
What's Legacy?
my friend Legacy.
Oh, I
Our
thought you
friend
meant like the
Legacy.
Subaru Legacy.
No, and it was fun. Like I remember as a kid, I enjoyed. But the thing is, I remember being let down
Uh-oh.
with the falls. I remember feeling because at some point we went on the boat with like raincoats and shit, and I felt unimpressed. And that's what I remember. I remember that feeling. I remember
Well,
like I
and
thought I was gonna be like a
When
fucking
you were
hurricane.
when you were that's it.
but
how old were you?
I was like a teenager, late teens.
Bro, but put yourself in his shoes. You're like, I got molested for this.
That's funny. But I guess as I got older, like I was like, yeah, okay, but going there now, I was like, wow, this is a spectacle this is a wonder of the
no,
world.
no,
It's
the
like
fact-
looking at the pyramids and shit.
I get it. The
It's
fact that nature does this is
as a
completely
kid,
insane.
you don't
But
really
when
grasp
what
that.
I was trying to say is that I got on the boat and then like I thought it was gonna be like a hurricane.
That was
And I
expensive, the
think-
Maid of the Mist stuff.
And I think I was disappointed at the fact
Because you
that
wanted
it
to go
wasn't-
flying.
Yeah, I wanted
Okay.
it to be dangerous.
to die.
Yeah.
But I really liked there was a wax museum. I enjoyed that as a kid. There was the arcades.
That's
there was
it.
all
That's
the,
exactly
you know
the
what I
street
mean?
we did. The arcade street,
all
exactly
that
that.
shit. I enjoyed that as a teenager.
There's a Ferris wheel of go-karts.
I kept telling Legacy, I'm like, bro, we're gonna pick up bitches, even though I was with my brothers and my mother and my dad, like a fucking retard. Bro, we're gonna go pick up bitches.
No, but
tonight,
it was-
bro. And I kept trying to ditch my parents and my brothers, like
That's
they were
funny.
While
losers.
this was happening, right next to you, unbeknownst to you, an older Italian gentleman bumped you in his shoulder, and then he was going to a hotel room to talk to a hooker.
Could you imagine?
And it was him.
When did you go? How many years ago did you go? I went 13. How many? Oh no, hold on. How
No,
many?
no, I went 20 November 2019.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Before that, had you ever gone?
No,
Never mind.
no, just before. No,
But
and
that-
if I did go, I went to do Italian shows, and I was like at the Italian Association.
Okay, but how funny would that have been if like I bumped into him accidentally?
Would have been amazing.
How like that
There's
would've
a
been-
very good chance in life that you and I and you walked by each other around the
didn't
Dudemain
know
and
each other.
Lackady area.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. We probably walked past each other on Dudemain.
I've probably heard your brother.
Yeah. Yeah. That's if any place we ran it, we walked past each other.
That's just a regular day of him
was either
negotiating.
Dudemain, Lackady, or Rockland or something.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
We may have.
Yeah,
done.
100%.
But
But how funny is it, bro? So it's just such a piece of shit trying to ditch my family, bro.
It's
'cause I
very
wanna go
teenager-
pick up bitches. What a fucking
I gotta
loser
still.
I was.
Little did you know the bitches wanted nothing to do with
Of
you.
course.
I,
I was a fucking fat 17-year-old.
I was one of these fat year olds.
Yeah. Bro, I was so fat in my life. I may
How
as
old
well
are you?
been a
I'm fat.
fat-year-old.
Oh, you know what I enjoyed? I
my
just
father?
said, fuck it. A good old fashioned Canadian fucking beaver tail. Tabarnak, it's what they eat in hell, devil. They're so good. Oh, wow.
Speaking of
You
the devil-
can't stop eating them. You can't have one beaver tail. You have to order like 7.
Wow.
Because if you're splitting it with people and they all take a piece and you're walking around
see what
that
you mean. I see
environment,
what you mean. I see
you have
what
to
you
just
mean.
keep buying them.
Yeah.
Wow. That's fucked.
You got a lot of beaver tails, huh?
And the beaver tail's not even like there's a Zeppole and all that. I wish I had a beaver tail.
Wait, you didn't need a beaver tail while you were there?
I see where you go. I wish.
Well, you were there last
I know. I
weekend.
ate a beaver tail. It was delicious.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Now, was it hairy or not? No.
No, for real. Did you have it or are you cutting desserts?
Yeah. There's the classic, which is sugar and cinnamon,
And chocolate?
Then there's the Erable one with a bit of Erable. Then there's the Nutella one, which is overrated.
Well, Nutella, I don't eat that no more
Then
because they killed chimpanzees.
Is that a fact?
They killed orangutans, yeah.
And monkeys.
Mm,
Well, that sucks.
yeah. The wops aren't good people, bro.
I concur.
Oh, Nutella
Most of the stress I've ever gotten in my life came from an Italian person. I gotta say, I mean it.
I get it.
The Ferrero family, they kill. Fuck them, man.
You didn't know about this?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
know.
hold on. Ferrero family owns Nutella.
Yeah, it's
No
a private.
way.
It's a privately owned company. There's no stock in Nutella. It's one family called Ferrero.
No way.
They make Kinder, the egg. They make Ferrero Rocher
No
and
way.
Nutella. That's it.
And the Kinder chocolates.
Yeah, with the egg with the toy inside.
But they don't have just the egg and the toy. They have like chocolate bars.
the brand Kinder.
Okay.
They have Kinder, Ferrero Rocher, and Nutella. That's
So they're
it.
privately owned.
privately owned, one family.
I think that's the best way.
They're one of the richest families of all of Italy.
I get
That's
it.
for sure.
I get it for sure, bro. That kind of money, bro. They're all over the world,
So these fuckers are
except
killing-
America.
No,
How funny is
they're
it?
around the world. Nutella's everywhere. It's everywhere.
No, I'm
It's-
talking about the Kinder egg. Is that you
Oh
can't,
yeah, because they're putting I don't know.
it's hilarious.
But
Yeah.
there's a stroller that I wanted to get that is only available in the States, and in Canada it's not available because of safety. So it's based on different safety
You
measures.
wanted to get your kids an unsafe stroller?
No, that
like your
it
style.
passed the safety tests in USA, but not in Canada.
Yeah, Joe Biden passed the cognitive test in the USA. It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's a stroller. Anyway, whatever.
Does it have
I mean,
guns?
what we say isn't much either. Justin Trudeau passed the heterosexual test here, so none of these tests mean a goddamn thing.
How come his plane didn't start, man? How embarrassing!
because
It's just an excuse
They
to
want-
make
they-
Canada Air Force One.
they wanted to prevent him from stopping an assassination back home.
Possibly.
plot
It
wasn't
could
gonna stop
be.
anything.
It could be from national
I
security.
said he would try. I'm not saying he would succeed at stopping it. I'm
No,
just
I mean,
saying.
maybe it's just they're playing it safe. Something was weird. Like we
I
can't
know,
let
I
the
know,
prime
I
Yeah,
minister
know.
fly.
he's been flying that.
I
since-
prefer them playing it safe than letting the prime minister die.
I agree 100%. They did just that the press made it look bad, but I agree. It's what you have to do. Well, why is the prime minister's plane 50 years old?
Question:
Yeah,
do you guys think Justin Trudeau is a horrible boss?
of course.
Yes. Okay.
What makes him a horrible boss? Lack of communication.
I think these sexual assaults.
Lack of communication, not
No,
knowing,
lack of communication is
being
fine.
completely out of touch.
Maybe there's that.
Have you had a horrible boss?
I've had horrible bosses, but I've also had amazing bosses. I've had amazing bosses who have been horrible to me, but also horrible bosses who have been amazing to me. It's life.
So what's this week's top 5?
Top 5.5.
This week's top 5.5 horrible bosses.
Oh, we've all had them.
Number 5, my wife.
I gotta say, wow, did I take that one for granted? If I would have just paid attention, that no matter how much, even when it's when you think dad is the boss, it's because she's allowing him to think he's in charge, but really she has control. That's happy wife, happy life, bro. That's all I want to say.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the absolute truth. That's what I mean about a horrible boss, because it brings stress, because I have regret and wish I made a happy wife to have a happy
But why
life.
wouldn't you want your wife to be happy?
I would love nothing more than my wife to be happy. Absolutely.
That's why he divorced her.
That's why we never know. That's why I look, I'm feeling regret and fucked up, and I'm trying everything to get her back.
So you would consider your wife a boss?
She
Like she was
is
your
my
boss.
boss for the
She's
rest
the
of my
boss.
life. She is the boss for the rest of my life.
Are you?
Oh, hold on a second, buddy. You've given me control over your soul. I am your boss, the Dark Prince,
He doesn't sound that different than
the Homo Slayer, Lord Shatan.
But yeah, no.
Are you one of those guys that you let her hold your
technically?
credit cards
No.
and
Look,
stuff?
I'm not married. I'm not married.
But
my-
your ex-wife, whatever.
I'm not. I never was married.
Oh, but you considered her your wife. This is why you wrote this.
She still is my wife because she's the mother of my kid.
Perhaps
Oh, I thought you were talking about your
Guido
ex.
doesn't know what
No,
wife
I'm talking about the mother of my kid today.
Oh, I was confused.
baby mama.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I was confused. I'm sorry.
She might not, agree with what I'm saying right now. But
Which part?
all of it. But yeah.
I'm gonna say something,
Okay.
and please don't get upset.
It's a podcast,
This is why sometimes you remind me of my father,
right?
because my father said,
Okay.
Why
it
did he
was
say that?
Definitely not a place for the
Yeah.
N-word, but go on.
Why?
"Come on." He says the same weird shit because she's not your wife technically.
Yeah.
No, but it's the what I mean
I
is
get what you're
I'm
trying
not
to say.
calling her what he's saying because that's in theory. I mean in I'm saying I figured out shit a little late and hopefully want
I
to
get
go.
it. I get what you're
I'm
going
actually
for.
doing. I'm not just saying. I'm not an expert.
I know.
That's what I'm thinking might be the difference when he says, no matter what, she's my wife. No, she's not. She's the mother of my kid. She never was my wife. My point is, I got to
wanna
be a good father.
Do everything for her.
And
yeah.
when I worry, okay, this is what separates. When I worry about my son, I don't just worry about my son. I worry about her and my son, whether she loves me or not. She's always attached to him. So I love her unconditionally, whether she loves me back or not. And I mean that. That's what I mean. That's what
Okay, I get
separated couples don't do enough of.
it. Yeah.
Stalking.
Correct.
But it is kind of weird because my father.
Yeah.
So my father, when my parents got divorced,
But actions is what
he would to this day. He says, "Me, I'm still married to your mother. I don't care what the law
but
says."
No, I know.
I don't care
but
what the divorce says.
No, it's about how you feel about your
Okay.
dad.
So it's
That's
not
what
like that.
counts.
It's not like that
It's
weird.
not
way.
at
Okay,
all.
I get it. So I
What-
respect it.
I mean it because
Because-
I'm not just being a mamalouk. I'm not just talking, being an expert, saying no matter what the Bible says, this is my wife. Why did you fucking take my Nintendo away from me? That's what I mean.
Yeah, okay.
No way.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just trying to rectify because
Well,
to me,
thank you for allowing
because
me to
every time-
clear it up because I ain't no deadbeat dad yet.
because like I was never saying that. It sounded weird to me right off the bat. So I was like,
Yeah,
hold on,
no.
I've heard this.
I know.
I've heard this.
No.
I've heard this before many times.
Devil's getting angry. This is gay.
Yeah. Let's move on. Next, what other boss was a piece of shit? I mean, she's not. I'm just saying she was the boss. My God, am I scared of Kathy?
But hold on, but you said this list is horrible, bosses.
Because the parts that frustrate me that I can't win no matter what. But
So we
because
get it.
she's
You
right.
Can't take it back.
We
You
get
said
it,
your
right.
baby mama's horrible.
No,
We
no, no.
get it.
She's not horrible, but I mean, it's the effect. It's why people. Oh, whatever the fuck. Jesus Christ.
I had a wife. She was a night elf in another dimension, and boy was she a bitch.
What I'm trying to say is,
I get it. I'm just busting
if
your
everything
balls.
at home is happy, means
I'm
I'm
now
happy.
dating Princess Diana.
I got a great chauffeur for her.
This is hilarious that you put.
All right, next.
Oh, I didn't see this coming.
Alright,
This
what's
is
next?
amazing.
Yeah.
All right.
Number 4, retail managers.
Okay, so when certain people, so I've worked in retail a lot of my life.
Yes.
You don't say.
Well, now
And-
retail. What defines retail? What you work in a
Retail-
boutique? You sell shirts?
You're working with people, so you're
Doesn't matter what you're selling.
selling tea retail, coffee retail, all that. When at the moment when you're dealing with people one on one like this, McDonald's it's considered retail.
Okay, so not just
You're
in
a
a
retail
mall.
worker. Yeah, no, it's retail.
His whole life he worked retail. I get to work with retards.
Exactly.
Got it.
So when somebody makes manager, they either fall into the category of one of two people. It either gets to their head because they're dumb as shit, or they realize, nah, I'm just a manager. They're chill about it. You know what I mean?
I'm just like you and me.
Exactly.
No big
You know,
deal.
I came.
So
I
people,
was doing the same job as you 5 months ago.
this guy
Some
thinks he
people-
got an FBI badge all of a
Some
sudden.
people,
I got it.
as
Okay.
soon as they make manager, they switch.
They
Yeah,
take
it's
off
annoying.
all their anger on other. Okay.
So if you spited them before, oh my God, they would try to make your life living hell. But then there are other managers that I've had, like when I worked at TELUS, I had this. For about 2 years, I had this lady, great manager. She used to tell me, "Look, you smoke. There's that. Sometimes you take a bit too many breaks," and she was right. But then she managed everyone differently. You know what I mean? Like, because everyone's different. So she would tell me, "Look, all I want from you is are the deliveries done on time? You know, for the guy to come pick up. The deliveries we received,
Mm-hmm.
are they done? Is the store clean? And are your sales achieved? There was like the basic shit. She goes, if you did that within the first 4 hours, you could disappear for
Do
2
whatever
and
the
come
fuck
back.
you
I
want.
don't give a fuck. Everything's done. The
Now-
store's running to 100% capacity.
The way she communicated with you was what's called being assertive. She was very clear.
100%.
And she said it rather than the manager who doesn't say shit, is mad, and you see passive aggressive body language.
And also, her demands weren't unreasonable. I got hired for a job to do at the end of the day. I agreed to certain responsibilities
the key,
that come
didn't you,
that came with carrying a key and opening a store and making commission.
if I remember
So I
correctly.
respected her demands.
Well,
off
she
of
sounds
me.
wonderful because she was very assertive.
Yeah.
Now, if I remember correctly, you had a really shitty New Year's Eve once because of
We're gonna get to
a
that.
manager. We're gonna get
Anyways,
to that.
finally
in
what
the
happened-
fourth chapter.
What
of
happened
this,
was what happened was with that job. It doesn't matter what happened. She was there. She was awesome. I had one guy that I had. Well, two guys. One guy when I worked for Best Buy for 3 months before working at Telus.
okay.
The manager that hired me had lied to me saying there was commission. And then I worked for a month, and I'm like, "Hey man, where
Where's
do we
my
get our
commi-
commission
yeah,
checks?"
oh,
And he goes, "Oh,
dirty.
you get it at the end of the 3 months after your
Your trial.
probation is
Yeah,
done."
that's dirty.
And then I think he realized I like caught on. Like at some point, I asked the other salesman because I was running around carrying TVs, running, sweating like a lunatic. And then the other guys selling were making fun of me. Like, bro, what are you
This
doing?
Best Buy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I would go, bro, you're on commission, bro. Don't you give a fuck about your sale?
It's like there's no commission here.
And no, they just laughed and they thought I was joking. And then one time at the end of 3 months, I went and asked them, hey guys, by the way, when do you guys get your commission checks? And then they looked at me and they were like, you're joking, and they started laughing. And I'm like, no, you see, I'm serious. And then I tried to quit, and then he tried to fire me. I was like, fuck you, I
for
quit.
3 months, this guy was watching you run around and
Without
laughing.
saying a word.
Yeah, because he looked great because he
And
hired
I tried
you
to get the upper hand by firing me instead of me quitting anyways, whatever.
Oh,
It
that's
was a whole thing.
terrible.
The other time, horrible
That's
guy
a
that I had.
dick.
But then again, this guy, this guy, I kind of get why he fired me. It was in a stage in my life where I was like, fuck you and fuck this and fuck everyone. So I kind of get him.
Okay.
But the way he did it is kind of a piece of shit. So he wanted me to mop the floors at La Source when I worked at La Source,
Okay.
which was,
Reasonable.
no, it was one of the tasks I had agreed to. Look, regardless if it's reasonable or not in a job environment, is
Whatever you agreed to.
you agree to it. You sign
yeah,
the paper.
correct.
You have to be a man
Correct.
and honor it.
That's what I mean.
But it was one of those stages in my life where I was like, fuck this and fuck everyone.
I got it.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
So I didn't want to fucking mop. So I
Yeah.
kept telling him to go fuck himself.
Regardless.
You know what I
that's
mean?
That's a sure way
I
to
kept
keep you
making
hired.
fun of him. I kept making fun of him because
I mean, you know how to stay employed. Let's give you that much.
because he you know those you know the nerd in Simpsons, the guy that reads magazines and plays video games,
The comic book guy.
the comic book guy.
Yeah. Okay.
He looked exactly like that.
Got
with
it.
glasses.
Got it.
So I'm like, what are you gonna do, bro? Go play Dungeons and Dragons? I kept
I got
busting
it,
his
I got
balls.
it, I got
Even
it.
though I love Dungeons and Dragons.
I got
Yeah,
it.
he's
But
still
he
like
looked-
playing it right now.
He looked
Yeah,
like comic book good.
But he looked exactly.
Yeah, okay.
So I kept busting his balls like that. So he didn't like that. He goes, bro, I'm married with kids. Like, what are you telling me? Leave me
But
alone.
the
But he looked like the typical nerd.
when he
anyways.
was giving you instruction, was he also being a dick about him?
No, he was actually being very nice. I was just in that phase of my life where I was like, oh fuck, like
Okay,
fuck
so
this guy.
this example
But we
was a
did get into
horrible
arguments.
employee.
There were moments. There were moments where he was a like.
I got
a
it.
day like go mop, bro. You know what I mean? Like I had missed the sale. You know, so there
Dane-
were moments. There were moments where I was a dick. There were moments where he was a dick. Now where he trumps the dickness is was it New Year's Eve or Christmas Eve? It was New Year's Eve, right?
That he
It was New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve. Yes.
he held in everything up until that day to get you
Yes,
back.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
And New Year's Eve, he's like, hey, he's talking. He's like, this, that, and he's like, hey, what are you gonna do, man? I'm like, I don't know. I'm probably gonna go spend some time with friends or whatever.
When
know?
you told him
Oh,
off
okay,
in
cool.
July, he already planned this.
Yep.
Yeah. And then he goes, okay, cool, this, that, and then we were closing early that day because it was New Year's Eve. We were closing at 6 p.m. instead of 9 p.m. And he didn't even tell me in the store. He told me outside. He's like, hey man, by the way, you know, I gotta talk to you. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. As we're leaving, so I'm like, okay. And he's like, yeah, don't come back in the new year. Woo! You're fired. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, go have fun with your friends, man. Enjoy your life. But no, you're not.
What a fun New Year's
You're not
you
coming
had.
back. So I started off the new year trying to find a job.
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
you?
You
Were
know,
you
this was,
crushed? Did
Yeah,
it
he
ruin
was
your
hard-
night?
yeah, he
I
was
was
devastated.
demolished because there was a stage also like
So it bothered you. You didn't have a fun
So
that night.
I got laid off from Telus because tell us they were lowering our commissions, and I made too much noise, so they didn't like that. Then I literally worked at dealerships, but the thing is, a dealership, it's like a job where it takes time because you don't. Anyways,
You
so I
don't
ended
really
up
make money at the beginning.
No,
Huh?
you have to learn
but
the process.
I learned, but I started making money fairly early. But it was such a volatile business that some stuff you got to learn and steady yourself. And that I didn't do that. And in the beginning stages, if you don't have money, you accumulate debt doing that job. And I accumulated debt, and I couldn't keep running on the debt because I was running out of space for the debt.
Yeah.
So I left the dealerships. I was demoralized from that because it was told to me like, you're gonna make a lot of money, like a pyramid scheme. And then I came off of that, and then I got into telecommunications again. Then I got fucked over on my commissions by a company. It was not actually Bell. It was a third party. I can't say the name because of legal purposes. And then I left from that job, went to La Source, and then I was in such a pissy mood that they didn't even like me there, which I get. I was fucked up, and then they sent me to the other place as like a whatever, put him there. Maybe he'll stay, maybe he won't. We don't know. Maybe he'll
Shape up.
I didn't shape up. Got fired. Did Uber. It was such a tumultuous part of my life. And I
You
was so-
talking about it is giving me
and it was
anxiety
really,
right
it was
now.
really before I moved out. I had problems at home. I'd gotten the cops called on me by my mother twice.
That never
it was
happens
such a
to me.
tumultuous moment. So I get him laying me off. Now the way he laid me off,
was a dick move.
forever go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because had he fired me on January 1st, the day after, or 2 days after, I would have been like, I don't
or
get it.
December 22nd.
You know,
whatever.
yeah, whatever. But to wait,
Yeah, wait till that
Because I knew
moment.
he waited. Like
'Cause-
because the way he told me, I know he
Because
waited.
he was finishing off the year nicely.
Yeah,
All the
yes.
last thing he had to do was get
Yeah.
rid of you, and now
that's
he's
it.
good.
Now he's
I'm gonna
happy.
say it right now. I understand the guy.
I
You
get
want to
it.
start the year off clean. You don't want.
I get it, but forever go fuck yourself. you piece
Yeah,
of
you know
garbage.
who was a horrible boss in at the time and
Alec
in the
Baldwin.
future? No, well, that's absolutely true. Is Dane Cook's brother was his Burger King manager, and this is the same guy
That robbed him?
No
and because
way.
Dane Cook had a joke about it. I was at Burger King once, and his joke about the drive-through. He said he starts the joke off by saying, "My brother hired me. He was a dick," and then this fucker ended up stealing. Would you steal from your brother?
Never.
Yeah, he would.
No,
if it's
never.
food, especially.
Oh, but little stuff like that. I don't give a fuck.
That's fine, but
Yeah,
after that,
but
no,
money,
yeah.
no, never.
That's so
I wouldn't be
bad.
able to live with myself.
No,
Yeah.
his brother took
With
his
$14,
brother
you
did
can't live.
jail time. That's how much money he took from him. Jail time.
Yeah, millions. He took all of his wealth.
That's insane. That's terrible. You're a piece of garbage if you do that.
Next.
All right. Next.
All right.
That's stupid.
Number 3. I don't know. I always quit.
Yeah, people say that.
Story
but
of your life.
that is absolutely not true because I got fired from a restaurant called Guido and Angelina's.
You were half that
What?
restaurant.
Remember that restaurant?
You actually got fired from
I
a
got
place that has
fired
your
from
name on
there
it?
because I had to go film a short film because I'm.
They were on St. Catherine, right? That
Yeah,
one?
I was on the. I didn't take it seriously. I was on the schedule to work that lunch, and I did the Adam move of calling the day morning of the not all that shit, and they fired me, and they justifiably did so.
I brought
Well, you
it
could
doesn't
wake up
exist
sick.
anymore, huh? Does
Huh?
it still exist?
No, it's
No.
I don't even know what it is.
Because
It was
when
in
I
the
went,
forum.
I was young.
It was in the forum. I don't even know what it is today. It might be that Tim Hortons now in the forum or whatever.
We don't. That,
Guido, Angelina.
it rings a bell.
It had the cartoon. It was a thing.
Oh yeah. I always wanted to go there, but I never.
It's
went,
in
I
the
think.
forum, but I don't know where it was in the forum anymore. Yeah, it came and went. Anyway, the manager there, she was absolutely right. Anyway, that's it. I don't know. I
Next.
always quit. It's yeah. I worked. I'm still friends with some bosses I had. Whatever.
Number 2, Hitler.
Technically,
Debatable.
as a boss, they all loved him.
Yeah.
Like his team.
Yeah, his team loved him.
That's
But
why
that's because he gave them meth.
doesn't matter.
Tarantino
He's
made a
their
joke
boss.
about it that when he gave his speech, you saw it in the movie, George Goebbels there started crying how much he loved them.
Yeah.
Remember? So,
He was a great boss.
Yeah.
He treated his employees with respect.
not sure how. Yeah,
It's true. His
It's-
employees.
it's not a
you're
ju-
miss.
like-
You're mixing things up.
yeah.
He was a bad dude, but as a boss, dude,
Everyone respected him.
everybody had to wear Hugo Boss. Like he was like a good boss. Like
Right. Technically, as a boss, I put that there just so we
they
can
all had
mention this
benefits.
debate.
They were
Yeah.
allowed to kill gypsies. Like they had good. They had a
He,
good.
he
And then if you took over some land, we gave you more drugs.
Like he is a
Yeah, no. He was a
horrible
great
boss. As a person, he's a horrible person.
He was a
who is a
horrible-
boss.
yeah, he was a
But as a
horrible
boss, he
person,
took
but a
care
great
of all
boss.
his people like him.
See, I confused the both.
Yeah. But technically, still a horrible
But
boss.
still a horrible
not
boss technically.
by-
But they didn't know it. They were just.
Well, I mean, horrible boss. They wanted to kill Jews and take over Europe. That's what they were doing.
And they were joining, and whatever he said goes, and they did whatever he
remember,
wanted.
you're talking about Germans now. All the Germans knows is conflict and killing Jews, and they got their dream.
I get it.
Yeah.
So to them, he was awesome.
Yeah, to them, to the rest of us, bit of an issue.
yeah.
Bit of a problematic man in the workplace.
May have started a world war.
Yeah.
I need water. My tooth's killing me. Sorry. Give me 5 seconds.
Where's your bottle of water?
I didn't take one.
Yeah.
How is water gonna help your tooth?
The cold will.
Won't that hurt it?
So what happened? Why? It seems like he got his root canal a month ago. How is this?
I don't know. He's getting more stuff done apparently.
I highly recommend. One day, everybody, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna walk in here with a beautiful smile, and I'm gonna show you how wonderful my dentist in Mexico is.
And how fast all those teeth fall out.
No. This is because of peanut brittle that my friend Anthony's mother made, and this one is because it never had an implant.
Why are you blaming everyone else for your teeth problem? All right, what's next on your
Wait,
list?
I heard this one doesn't have a nipple.
No, I said peanut brittle.
I was eating peanut brittle. That's what made these.
What's peanut brittle?
Who just farted?
Nobody. It's like the
I don't
what
know,
the
maybe
fuck is
chair.
peanut brittle,
Did you
man?
hear it or smell it?
Heard it.
What's peanut brittle?
Probably
Is it
wasn't a
you?
fart. I didn't fart.
That's a weird question. I feel like.
Did you
I
hear
think
it or
if he
smell
farted,
it?
he would have
No,
said
no,
it.
no.
Yeah, because he's trying to say like, oh fuck, did he
First of
smell
all, a fart is hilarious. I would have been giggling by now.
Yeah, he
if I
would have been.
farted.
He would have used
I
it.
would have been so giggling.
He would have been in the
And
moment.
the reason why I asked you is because had you told me you smelt it, I would have accused you. Because the person who smells it first is the one that farted.
Flatulence, ladies and gentlemen.
That's not scientifically sound. My chubby, fart-friendly friend. Everyone in hell knows Pantelis has never farted in his life.
Fake news, propaganda.
You don't call me propaganda, I'm the prince of hell.
All right, what's next?
I think the next one makes a lot of sense.
Was that you?
I just hope
sure.
it is.
Let's go. Number one, Mike Hawk.
Explain this.
Well,
Is that Ethan Hawke's brother?
no, what I mean is
It's Ethan Hawke, right? It's Ethan Hawke's
like-
brother, Mike.
you listen to everything he says, and no matter what, that's what I mean.
But how-
That's my
how does
boss.
it make- how does it make you
Because
his
for the
boss?
next 3 hours, whatever he wants, I will do.
Yeah.
That's what I mean about
see.
a
Yeah,
horrible boss.
Hookers, jacking off.
Yeah.
That's what I mean
You make
about
an excellent
horrible
point.
boss.
I
It's
get
the
it.
fact that he has control over me during this shift.
I've
Yeah,
literally.
yeah, yeah.
That's what I mean about my cock.
There was
I
a
get
chick
that.
I was banging, and I didn't want to bang her no more because she was a bit of a crackhead, and she was a bit insane.
I don't think you could be a bit of a crackhead.
She was a crackhead.
She was off her pills. She was
Okay.
off her meds.
She was a crackhead.
And the thing is, I didn't want to bang her no more. But the thing is, she would give them mean blowjobs. Like she would ride my dick to infinity. Like it was
Okay.
insane.
Mean blowjob. 'Cause she was on crack.
fun of him. She'd roast him while sucking his dick.
No, but she would do the slamming. You know what? Anyways, whatever. So the thing is, I'm like, fuck, I don't want to go bang her because she's insane. But the thing is, like,
Your dick-
my dick wants
But there
to
you
bang
go.
her because my dick loved it. And
Your dick will make you stop all plans, all things you have to do.
Yep.
But
dude,
you know what I mean?
I had jerked off 3 times.
Wow.
And drank a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone in the church was horrified.
And
He was in the confessional.
I still went and fucked the shit out of
Yeah,
her, bro.
there you go.
It was insane.
Well, that is what I mean about the Penis Boss.
Yeah.
Penis Boss, starring.
Penis boss. Sorry, Poseidon. All right, next.
That's right. And here's the half.
And the half. Poseidon tried to fire me once. LOL.
Okay, just to correct
I
this.
don't know
just
who
to
wrote
correct
that.
this.
Who wrote that?
Go fuck yourself.
I
just
think
to correct
to
this.
correct it, he did.
I did fire you.
He did fire me.
Because you were fucking doing insane drugs, bro.
No,
you were
I
acting
think I
insane.
think the catalyst, if I remember correctly, that day was I was asleep and you called me and woke me up out of an and I got angry and whatever the hell, I don't even remember what our conversation was, but I yelled at you that
Were you
morning. for no
literally
reason.
before you came to see me?
I remember that. I was very upset.
I was standing from
something.
across the street, and I don't know what the fuck you hid, but You literally like you're crossing. You're before they cross the street. You open your car and you rummage through your things. You look and then you hit them and you look around like this.
That's how I was then?
That's how you were.
What
And
the fuck was I hiding?
I don't fucking know, bro.
Yeah, I was not well.
But
I was
that-
not,
for
I was
sure,
I was
crack
on
pipe.
lithium.
I don't know.
I was on lithium.
That was
and-
that was before you were on lithium.
You were still on the old Duracell.
Yeah.
I was on the
Sometimes
I was on the old Duracell. Is that what he said?
Yeah.
That's funny. No, I was on whatever the hell. I was not well. And yeah, Poseidon. Poseidon.
And then I'm standing right there. I'm like, how do you not see me right now?
Yeah, it was woof.
And I think I was on the phone with him too. I'm like, bro, he literally can't see me.
Those
was the
John
funniest shit.
Cena over here.
the best days of what else is
Yeah,
hot?
it is kind of funny though.
Yeah, that's why I put
Nothing. You guys have done your time. It's late. Let's get the fuck out of here. Ladies
shite.
and gentlemen,
Yeah.
League Poseidon69
Love you all.
online. I am Poseidon.com. Guido Grasso is Guido Grasso JR on Instagram and on Twitter, and you can find him on Facebook. Intellectuals out.